field goal will keep the momentum going for the football team, and especially on the offensive side. You drive it down the field, you've won something out of that drive. Well, this time it's not a touchdown, but the field goal plays well.
Beckham's got a chance for a return. The Giants weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays.
Marcel Darius with the sack.
Well, we know one thing. If you're a defensive tackle, you got power, and it was on display that time. Wonderful job by the big fella, busting through there and getting the sack on the QB.
And Jennings going to secure the handoff. Jennings met after a gain of 3.
When it's third and long on the offensive side, you have very few choices on how to pick up a first down. Call one of them and see if you get lucky and see if it works.
Dropping back now into the shotgun. Stands in the pocket. And they sack the quarterback. And that's a quick series, a 3-and-out. When we met with the offensive coordinator this week, Phil, I'm sure they had no idea that their game plan would be stymied like this late in the first half.
Oh, I'm sure of that. Jim, you know, listen, every time we meet with offensive coaches, they think they got the best game plan they've had all year long. Well, good game plans, they can't overcome the fact that the defenses are just more physical and faster than they are right now.
Harvin will return the punt. That return's good for about 21.
Hartman's such a great athlete. You got to find ways to get the football to him. Here's another way to get it to him. On a punt return, how explosive is he? Man, that's the answer.
The Bills will line up now. Tie game, second quarter. The score's 6-6. First down at the 48. Keeps his legs moving. And there's only 2 yards to be found right there. The Bills have stayed in the game, but when they've handed the football off, there's been nothing there. And Williams has been unable to get off the blocks in the first half, and he'll look to turn things around as we move forward here, Phil.
I think you're right. Here's what I say. The offensive line, you hang in there. They've been throwing those body blows at the defense. You hope those body blows have tired them out, and now you can take advantage of it.
The play clock's running down. Taylor's taking off. Lewis has got it. On a pass, had some heat on it. And we've reached the 2-minute warning in this one. First half winding down as we return from the 2-minute warning. Now 1st and 10. Williams got it on the handoff. Mukamara's there to make the tackle.
The Bills' offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. That long gain sets them up here on this play. There's a flag out. He's in for the touchdown, but there is a flag down. The defense accepts the penalty. Breaking huddle at the 14-yard line. No margin for error from just outside the goal line. That's a gain of 7.
The Giants defensive coordinator made the right call that time. In the red zone, he was expecting pass. That's what he got. And they get up there and they make the tackle quickly after the pass completion.
Taylor's completion percentage, 80% on the day. Second and goal from the 7.
To Williams.
Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
When you get third and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
The Bills come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. McCoy has the catch. McCoy taken down. The Giants signal for the timeout, and that's the first one they've used. After that defensive timeout, we're ready for action. The offense is still on the field right now. Fourth down, and they'll need to pick up 2.
Here we go.
Taylor's going to take it from the gun. Has his target. The Bills turn the ball over on downs.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
Loss of 2 on that play. Handoff made. That's a gain of 6. That's a timeout call. A long field ahead of them at the 10. Jennings lined up in a single back formation. Second down, 4 to go. They tackle him for a loss. The Bills have to call one right here, and they do. And they are out of timeouts. Third down now. And Jennings handed the football. We're inching closer to halftime, and you have to think the focus for both of these teams at the break is how to get their offenses going.
2 simple things. You want to keep the defenses playing the way they have, so just keep doing what you've done so far. On offense, look for new ways. Move people around. Give your players a little better chance of making plays down the field.
That punt sets up the defense now in excellent position as they're able to down the football inside the 10. Both teams head to the locker rooms after a half dominated by the defenses. We've got a close one on our hands, friends. We'll send it out to Larry Ridley to break down the half as we continue in a moment.
So here we go. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Giants with the football early in the first. Victor Cruz the catch over the middle, and he'll eventually be brought down, but not before getting to the 37-yard line. Bills have it midway through the first. Clay's got nobody around him on the catch. He ends up picking up 21 yards and heads out of bounds. Moving to late in the first quarter, Kenny's got a completion here into coverage, and he ends up at the 24-yard line before he's stopped on the play. Fields with the ball early in the second. Woods is by himself here, and that connection will lead to a gain of 29 yards. So that will do it for us in the studio. We'll head back to the field now.